Drake takes, thank you so much for informing me. I don't know how I forgot that. Take just a minute to fix it. I was too busy talking about other things, I guess. You guys distracted me. So the stream says we're doing D&D instead of Fallout.
I think y'all distracted yourselves.
The GM can never be at fault.
I am in control. I know.
So Fantasy Grounds Unity, because there's no actual Fallout tabletop RPG category. And then change the tags. Fallout 2D20. There we go. That should fix it. Apologies to anybody who's coming here for D&D. It is not D&D. But it's just as good, if not better. It's Fallout. All right. So last session, you guys wrapped up the with a bang or a whimper. Oh, it's Fallout Saturday for you guys too, Drake. Nice. Fallout's awesome. I love Fallout. But you guys wrapped up the with the bang or a whimper. No, Once Upon a Time in the Wasteland adventure module. You lost access to the GEC, unfortunately. It was destroyed in the struggle. But you have discovered that there is another faction operating in Texas that you are not entirely aware of. You don't know what they're called or anything, just that there's a faction that sees humans as not worthy. One of the specific words that the person used was dirty human hands. So there is yet another faction who has not fully revealed themselves to you here in the Texas wasteland. You did recover the body. Eugene is attempting to get the right arm of that body attached to his own hand to replace his lost limbs. And during the procedure of doing the autopsy on this body and everything, the Brotherhood, Midwest Brotherhood doctor at Ravenwatch here did discover the foreign object in this body, as it were. It's just some kind of metal component, has very sophisticated technology built into it. And they don't really know much more than that. It's going to take some research to figure out what's going on with that. They recovered a few of the other bodies as well that ambushed you in the bunker. And everybody had that same component. Otherwise, these bodies appear to be both inside and out typical human, minus a few of the background radiation mutations that every other Wastelander has. They do indicate that they believe they'll be able to attach that arm for you, Eugene. If you still want that arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So in anticipation of that, would you begin removing the adaptations you made to your power armor?
I'd probably wait until after it's attached, just to verify everything's good.
Okay.
And then just do it immediately after.
Yep. All right. We're going to take a look at Raven's Nest. For Slash, you've got, if I go to my notes here. So, there's a trade caravan, Josie Wales, currently has 2 caravans going to the Raven's Nest. It's been about 2 weeks. So it's 16 food once a week and 6 Brahma milk once a week, which is bringing your income. How much was it? 6 and 16. So that's 22. Yeah. Excuse me. Well, that's something that we have in the Settler's Guide now.
Who are they trading with again? Did we say they're trading with Waco or Braza?
No, this is one of your contacts has his own trade caravan, and he comes to your, and who he trades with is, his business.
Okay. So he's just coming. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, he's just coming in. He buys your stuff, and then he goes to wherever he takes it.
So, what are we selling? Are you saying? Reminding me what we're selling him? I'm sorry. Was it milk?
16 food and 6 Brahma milk.
Okay, that's what you were saying. Okay.
Yeah. So you have a total with your guardian, our house rules on this and everything, making it to the math easier. You're bringing in a total of 36 units of food per month or per week. Sorry. And 6 milk. Yeah, 6 fertilizer and 6 milk. The fertilizer is being used to make your food production double. And the 6 milk is coming in just as it's 6 milk. Verse 6C. What did I mean by that?
Would you say
one fertilizer. One. Never mind. I know what I meant. I'm gonna type it out further because now that my shorthand didn't work, I need to adapt it so it's easier to understand later. So yeah, one fertilizer fertilizes 6 crops is what I had it just as 6C. And I'm like, what was C? What was C? Oh, it's crops. So I'm just gonna have to use the whole word now. So for the income, it's been 2 weeks. The settlement reduces its food score and gains 1 income per the reduction. So you have 36 units of food. If you're trading away 16, that puts your actual, what you keep is at 20. So that's 2 more than what you need. So you're not harming your settlers at all. So that puts our income per week at 16. And then the hold on. Receives water. What do we reduce for the milk? Is that food or water? Or is it just an extra item that we don't need to reduce anything on? Because that milk just goes into there. Yeah, it's not going to reduce anything because it's considered an extra thing. So it's going to be 22. So Slash, if you would please roll 22 DC6 and do that twice. And while you're doing that, Drake takes commenting. They also did the same adventure we did, and they took the GEC and started a settlement inside the Boston Convention Center.
Okay.
When we get back from ads, I'm going to tell them because they're waiting on the seller's guide to become available.
Mm.
All right, and do that one more time there, Slash. When the ad's over, I'll drop a hint, or maybe I'll put it in chat. Yeah, I'll put it in chat. See what they say. All right, so that is 35 caps. I think. Oh, no, that's 35 income that you got for those two things. That's what that is.
Yeah, it's a little different than caps, but yeah.
35 income. And then cashing out. One player character in the group may attempt a charisma bar test with the difficulty based on the player's character's reputation. This may be modified by the other circumstance too. To cash out one income plus one for every AP spent, the group then receives 1d20 caps for each point of income they cashed out. All right, so I'm going to propose another kind of house rule here because I don't like
That's fine. Yeah.
I mean, I like it. It's fine, except the way we have to keep up with it is not going to make it easy to keep up with it. So we're going to keep the 22. Well, no, we'll go with the 35 this time. But in the future, we're just going to keep the number, the number of DC6 you're supposed to roll as the actual number of income, because of the interface, it's just easier to do it that way. But for now, you got 35. No, we'll go with that. We'll try it for this way for a little bit. We'll see what happens. So 35. Do you want to try and cash out any? Each income is 1d20 caps.
20?
So each income, so one income, if you cash it out,
Right.
you get to roll a
D20.
d20, and that's how many caps it is.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Well, I don't think we're like fight for caps, and I wouldn't want to be like, here, give me the cash, like right off the rip.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, if you don't want to cash out, you don't have to.
yeah, uh-uh. We'll leave it there for the Raiders. They got the 4 turret for towers. There we go.
Yeah,
Or
you got
just 3.
plenty of defense there. So you're not going to cash out at all?
No.
Nope. Okay. All right. So that income is there. Just waiting. They've got it. It can be spent on other things for the settlement as well. Like if they need to buy food or buy water, they can, but they don't need to at all. Would you like to try and set up any other trade? You have water to trade. You still have another 2 food you could technically trade if you can find somebody who's willing to come out for just 2 units of food. Yeah, that's about all you got.
Keeping the excess. The settlement technically can't grow anymore, correct?
Yeah, technically not. The limit is, I think, 20 people. You've got 18. So the trade that you're doing right now with your food actually leaves exactly 20 food. So that would be
Right.
your max number of people. So if you create more crops, that's just more excess food you can trade away. If you add more Brahmin, that's more fertilizer for those crops, and then extra milk as well that you can keep in reserve in case water becomes an issue, or sell it. So yeah, you've got some options.
Hmm. So were we? Was anybody scavenging for stuff, for materials?
Yes, you have a scavenging station running. Oop,
Right.
closed it.
So basically, I'd like to boost that and maybe have them ship over the good stuff. Yeah.
All right, let's
Or
pull up the
are they just
scavenging.
breaking it down? Are they breaking it down, or they just gather?
Well,
Junk.
let me pull that up. So we got to go to the
But it's
scavenging.
Eugene's skill. That's right. But it's Eugene's skill that gives like the unique stuff, isn't it? Okay. When breaking it down.
Yeah, that's when breaking it down. But the scavenging station allows you to reroll 3d6 from the scavenging action. You got 3 people out scavenging. I got to find the scavenging action real quick, if I can. Managing settlements. Take what you want. Roots. Some attributes. Needs an action. Here we go. Scavenging. A member of the community goes out into the surrounding area. Roll 3d6. Character returns with a quantity of common materials equal to the total rolled. They also manage to collect 1 uncommon material for each effect rolled. These are added to the settlement stockpile. For each additional person assisting to this action, add 1d6 to the roll. So you got 3d6 for the first person scavenging, and then 2 more people. So roll 5 3d6, or 5 dc6. And then with the scavenging station, you can re-roll 3 of them.
Okay.
And then after you do that, because it's been 2 weeks, we'll do another one. You might as well re-roll that blank one, at least.
Yeah. It's a reroll, but
Yeah, it should work on the re-roll button.
it didn't. But that's fine.
Oh, it didn't? That stinks. I'll just... Are you going to re-roll
Whatever you do.
the blank and the 2 hits, or just the blank one?
Just a blank if I can.
All right. Yeah, just throw another DC 6 out there.
I don't know if those maps are still loading. I'm getting a little bit of lag. So.
Okay. Yeah, it could be.
It did. Yeah. I rolled.
Just to get moving, I'll toss one real quick. Another effect for you. So that is 5 common materials and then 3 effects, so that you get 3 uncommon materials. And do that roll again. Another 5.
Right.
There, yeah, I see it lagging. All right, and you want me to
Yeah.
re-roll any of that?
Just the 2 blanks.
All right. Ah, dadgum. I need to stop rolling for you. All right, let's see here. That's a total of 7 common materials plus the 5 you got. That's 12. And then another 3 uncommon. So 6 uncommon materials. So you got a total. These are going straight into the stockpile. They now got 12 common materials and 6 uncommon materials. the crops you got, let's find a table real quick. If there's a table made for it. If there's not, I'll make one next time. Is there a table for crops? There's not. For food. Tadberry. That has some crops in it, but not everything is crops. All right.
Didn't they produce whatever? Or?
Well, we took the name of the particular kind of crop off the list because it's too long of a name at that point for this window. And resources. So the garden plots, carrots, corn, gourd, melon, moot fruit, razor green, or potatoes. That's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 items. We're going to forget about the gourds. So there's 6 items. Roll a d6. All right. So carrots is your first one. Oh, no, roll a regular d6.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. There. How many of these are 4 more?
No, just that was it. 1 for each week. So that's the potato for number 6. And you got 2 of those. So that's your 2 extra food units per week that you
get
on.
Some carrots and potatoes.
Okay. Yeah. Realistically, we may just change that to be food units because I don't think there's any mechanics to it being the carrots or corns unless you guys are actually going to take some of this food from there to use on your adventures, which we've not been doing.
Right. Generally speaking, it would have been moot fruit anyhow.
Is that all you want them growing? Is moot fruit?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Moot fruit.
So we'll add 4 there to make that 33, and I'll get rid of the carrot and potato.
Right.
All right.
Sorry, I guess I should have just said that.
No, that's all right. All good. I'll try and fit it in.
Yes, Ron Slash, he likes moot fruit.
Likes moot fruit. So his entire community must survive on moot fruit.
Moot fruit.
I think the way it's pronounced in New Vegas is mute fruit. They're kind of like mutants.
Right. Mute.
Yeah.
Mutant. Yeah.
Interesting. All right. So I think there's 10 crops. We've already handled all the crop tending. They've traded away most of it. Scavenging's been handled. Trade caravan's been handled, and the guards are doing their thing. So that is the settlements. 2 weeks worth of settlement duty handled.
Yeah, I don't really want them trading water or a lot of water. At least not yet.
Well, see, that's the that's one thing I didn't add yet. Are they storing water, or are they just letting it sit in that reservoir that is that natural reservoir?
I mean, I would think that they would store some,
Okay.
at least to make sure that they have,
on
a week
hand.
supply for them.
Okay. So
just in case.
they have they currently have 100 water in storage in the stockpile.
Mm-hmm.
They get an additional, like they could pull 100 water per week out of the natural reservoir that's coming from Raven Watch. And they do pull at least 20 per week to feed or to water their own selves and crops and everything. Do you want them to pull anything else and add to the stockpile with the remaining 80 that they could pull in a week?
Mm. No, not yet.
Understood. And they're not going to pull any of it to trade either.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well then, and you got any plans to build anything extra at the moment?
I guess the big thing would be if we could do anything to up the scavenge.
You can.
Outside of
You have a total of 4 settlers that don't have a specific job. You can add them to the scavenging team. You can also you could build another scavenging station.
and that would
You
give me
could
more
get
dice.
started if you got the
Right.
materials. The scavenging station gives you the ability to re-roll 3 DC6 per event. The extra people gives you more dice, but only 1 dice per extra person. The first one is 3d6, and then each one after that is 1 more.
How about I'm at 2 separate scouting parties? No.
I'll look into that because that kind of makes a little bit of sense to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, for a moment to keep it balanced, we'll just go with what the rule book says.
Then you have to worry. Okay, why do we have 2 separate scouting parties? Is the scouting parties going to be in danger? Blah blah blah. It's easy. So another scavenging station, whatever it takes to build that.
It requires 8 common materials and 1 day.
Okay, so 1 person. Yeah. All right. So basically, however you want to do it, I guess we put the 4 people on scavenging and build that 1 station.
I would recommend you put the 4 of them on building, initially, so that scavenging station can be built in less than a day. And then they go. So we'll go make that a 2. We'll switch them over. They built, and then they're scavenging now. And then next time you do scavenging, you'll have a lot more dice. And then we'll take away 8 common materials, leaving you with 4. Now, there are other actions that you can take. Can't share.
I think for right now, that's good.
Yeah, just so you can think about it for the next time we do maintenance on the settlements. You have settlers can run a business. Of course, they can guard, they can hunt and gather for food, which you don't really need to do. You got the crops. They got scavenging. They got the 10 crops. And trade caravan, which the only thing you don't really have going on is more business stuff. Everything else you kind of got covered, either by crops. You're not hunting or anything because you don't need to because you got crops. Unless you want to get meat in there. Maybe some Deathclaw meat if you want to send out some of your people to hunt down some Deathclaws.
Ooh, yay.
Maybe start with geckos first. Or rat scorpions.
Yeah.
Work your way up to Deathclaws.
I think
Jack.
that's a good start.
Okay, yeah. Jack, you don't get any kind of urgent feeling for this or anything. It's not like a push or any kind of GM's putting his hand on anything. Don't think of it that way. This is just a you get the message you haven't picked up your message yet at the dead drop from who.
Yeah. And just kind of, if I can, send back. Was heading that direction. Other matters came up. Still planning on heading that direction as fast as we can get there.
Okay. You attempt to push that message out. You don't really know for sure if it was sent or received or anything like that, but you've made the attempt.
Yeah.
anything else that Jack would like to do, Darren? You guys are spending a few days here at Raven Watch and Raven's Nest managing anything. Is there anything that you'd like to do during that time, Jack? Orange color sky. Yeah, we've got orange color sky on our list if the players decide to go after it.
That could be fun shenanigans.
Mm.
Let's see. Okay, that was weird. Maybe it's the maps. Anyways, let's see, so...
So, anything at all?
Trying to look into something.
Okay.
Okay. Why does it say I've got 15 38 caliber receivers?
I have no idea.
Yeah, because this is a mod for guns, it's not ammunition.
Yeah, it's not the ammunition. I'll swap that out for you. Well,
Yeah, that was one of the things I was looking at. Was like, do I need ammo?
we get 38 round in there and move that up to 15, and then I will get rid of the receivers. That is interesting.
Yes.
Wonder if there was an update, got some things mixed up or something.
Yeah.
I dropped all those maps. I think that's what was slowing me down.
Okay.
So whenever we get around to them, just force it. Or
Yeah.
they-
I'll when we need them, I'll push them back out. But hopefully they're loaded enough to where you don't have to sit there and wait for them to load next time. Why is that?
I think just having them, all of them sitting back there and stuff, we're probably giving my graphics, too much.
So let's
yeah,
push
to the
Raven
point
Watch
where
out.
I'm not even being able to.
So you can close everything except for the Raven Watch map.
Yeah.
And I suppose you don't really need the Raven Watch. We're not going to do combat, but it's for other visuals.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's actually working better now. Was being an issue. Alright, so hunting rifle. Cap, that's. Why do I have 38? Also, for some reason, I have 50 cal. 5mm.
I think 7 and 1. I don't know.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
is some weird things going on with your inventory.
Yeah. Try not to keep like a boatload of stuff I don't actually use. So.
And we don't have... I know what I'm going to do. You look at that. I'm going to create something. I'm going to create a companion character, basically. But it's just going to be called base offload. I'm creating it as a companion character so that it has an inventory.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to add it to all of your characters. And then you can offload anything that you don't want to carry with you, and it's there. It's at the base. It's not with you, but it is at the base. And it's your own personal storage at the base. So you all should have that underneath your abilities and allies now. And it can hold an unlimited anything. Because it's storage at the base.
So what do you do?
So you go to abilities, you click on the base offload, switch over to loot tab on the right, unlock it as well, and you just drag stuff over to it.
Okay, so that's
It's the closest I can do to what D&D Beyond is doing with individual bags. And hopefully it works.
okay. That's that. Start.
All right, Eugene. During this downtime, the doctors do bring you in and indicate that they are ready to try to attach the arm from this deceased hostile to you, to your missing limb, and they say it's going to take a little while. They don't know if there's going to be any like reduced mobility or capabilities or anything from this being not your natural arm. They're going to try and attach all the nerves. They got an auto dock here that apparently is capable of these kinds of things, but they've not really done it on this kind of scale before, where it's been another arm being brought in. It's always been the person's same appendage that they lost instead of someone else's appendage. But they're willing to give it a shot if you are.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Right? You can always attach the robot stuff back on later. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Medicine. I'm looking at y'all's as medicine. Like, we're gonna use one of your medicines, but no, we're gonna find a doctor. Pull that doctor up, and then we're gonna look at Brotherhood of Steel, Field Scribe. Regular scribe. It's got medicine 1. And medicine. Oh my goodness. Maybe you don't want these Brotherhood guys working on you. They're all medicine 1.
Oh God.
But with the where is it? Medicine 1 with the auto dock operating, they're going to get an additional 3 d20s. The why didn't it go in there? 3. There we go.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I can't help while that operation's going on.
Right.
But with my medicine skill, am I able to just be like, here's some information that might be helpful? Like, I know more than you.
You can give them the information, but they are very much like, we're relying on the auto dock, which is the auto dock is going to give them the maximum bonus to their d20s.
Okay.
And the auto dock also is going to have a. Why does it keep going away? It's like I'm not allowed to roll with as soon as I hover over a skill from there. Okay, I'm going to have to do it manually. 2, 3, 4, 5. So the target number. Somebody to what medicine intelligence. Intelligence 7. we'll say medicine is tagged for whichever the doctor is. So it's going to be a target number of 10. Let's see. And the difficulty was 4. So we got 1. There's a critical. It is tagged. But it's a target number is 10. Their intelligence is 7. That means we need to get under 3. That's a critical. So that's 2. That's 3. And then they can re-roll the... they'll use all their abilities to re-roll those 3 that didn't go under. Oh, you lucky son of a gun. The arm feels better than your original arm. It is slightly stronger. Increase your strength from 6 to 7.
What?
It is slightly more agile. Increase your agility from 6 to 7.
Nice.
I swear I'm going to stop rolling for you guys. If I'm rolling for myself, I roll horribly. But if I'm rolling for you, it's like it's the best rolls I ever roll. I got to quit. So you come out of this and you go out there and you fall down on the ground, and the doctors are all like, oh no, what's going on? But you start pushing up with one hand with this new hand. They're like, no, maybe you don't want to push with, and then they just like, and it's like your one-handed push-ups on this new hand that wasn't even your hand to begin with, and it doesn't seem to be affecting the stitches or anything. You're just pumping these push-ups out like they're nothing, and then you're able to just like articulate your multi-tool and your all your other little intricate things. Like things are like you have to really look close because it's small and everything. But the dexterity that you have now with this right hand is just like you're doing things with one hand that you typically would do with both of your hands when it comes to your mechanical things. As the doctors, this is over the course of a day. They're test out your arm and all that. And they're just amazed, and they all look over like, we did a good job. That's the auto dock it's the thing to keep around. It's we had a lot to do with it. We reprogrammed the auto dock. They're trying to both pat themselves on the back, but also like the auto dock knew what it was doing. Of course,
Yeah.
if you wish, you can make a medicine roll yourself.
Yeah.
You are aware that this has nothing to do with the auto dock or their ability. There's something different about this arm.
Yeah, still seeing some of this. Jack Lee kind of mutters to Slash, good drugs. And back to basically what he was otherwise doing.
He's going to be
And,
sore in the morning. He's pushing himself too hard, but I ain't going to stop him.
So
I'm gonna say any way you can do the left arm too, and then I do the medicine check. And they're like, that was a joke, by the way.
yeah. As you leave the medical area, they've cleared you and everything. You vaguely overhear them saying something about, what if we tried that with somebody? Take somebody that's really smart and move their head over to a bigger body. Then we have a raging nerd who can actually do the physicals. And the conversation fades off as you step out and you kind of shake your head. It's like, no, we don't want to try that.
No.
Yeah, can I do the no, don't do that slash neck thing.
Yeah.
Good idea.
That is unashamedly stolen from Drake Takes. He gave me that idea in chat about the head, and yeah, I'm gonna run with it. Gonna run with it. We're gonna make a nerd soldier. Jack, have you decided on anything you'd like to that Jack would like to focus on during these few days here?
Aside from collecting up some more Ridex, diluted Ridex and Rideaways, and some more stim packs, because we seem to... Right now we're not going through a bunch of any of this, but who knows what's coming down the pipe.
Okay. Just get me send it in Discord so I don't lose it with rolls and everything. But tell me how much you're going to take out of the Ravenwatch inventory, and then I'll adjust it later. Whatever, the item you're taking and the amount. And here is what is available. All right, one last item before you guys head out from Ravenwatch. Eugene has been working on a secret project. Anytime you stopped off at Ravenwatch, you've seen him go off and do the normal things, reporting to the Brotherhood superiors here, tinkering at his workbench and everything. But there's something he's been building, kind of not exactly in secret or closed door secrecy, but just in a corner. Nobody's really figured out what it is or anything like that, but he eventually gets it done. That should be out for you guys to see now.
Mm-hmm.
And now that he's got his both arms up and running, as the first thing he does is head over to this machine that he's built and starts working away at it. So we're going to have to subtract. Well, I guess we won't really subtract it because it's been in the background. Yeah, we won't worry about that. You have seen him taking common materials, uncommon materials, and some rare materials every now and then. Kind of not exactly without asking, but not in secret either. But he's been using them to build this. So
what you gotta stick with them needles?
Starting with a torso, Eugene. A Mr. Handy torso, a Protectron torso, a Soltron torso, Robobrain torso, or a SentryBot torso.
We'll go Mr. Handy.
All right. So after the first day of getting his new arm, Eugene works at this table, and at the end of the day, anybody that comes by, which Slash and Jack, you both will see this. You're in and out, but you see a Mr. Handy torso, so just like the thruster parts and the interior, mechanics of it, just kind of floating there, suspended by the different arms of this machine, sitting there at the center of this, what you now kind of figure is an elaborate style workbench. So the Mr. Handy torso comes with the 3 arm slots, provides an advantage for a multiple utility attachment within the spherical body, but its lightweight construction limits its carrying capacity to 150 pounds. Mr. Handy torso can only take Mr. Handy eye stalks as head attachments, and it does not have a hard point for any other head pieces. Still good with the Mr. Handy?
Yep.
All right. Okay. I had a text. Got people coming over to visit right at the same time we end the game.
Right.
Now, it can take more than just the Mr. Handy thruster. Are you going to stay up all night working on it?
Yeah.
All right. Wonderful. Let me pull up a new character here. We're just going to call it Mr. Handy Proto for now. You can name it later when I add it to your allies. And it is going to be a normal robot. We'll start at level 1. We'll get it leveled up at some point. So you can stick with the Mr. Handy Thrusters. You can give it Protectron legs, Assaultron legs, Rubber Brain treads, or Sentry legs.
Let's see. Oh, I am limited to Robotics Expert 1.
So that'll be the Mr. Handy Thruster or Protectron legs.
I'll go with the Thruster.
Okay. Stick with the good old standards there. That's good. Of course, the heads has to be the Protectron, or not Protectron, but the Mr. Handy Eye Stalks. You have Science 1.
Mhm.
Okay. That's going to give it a mind of. So it's got to be a creature companion then. Mind of 7. Torso, Mr. Handy Torso gives it a body of 5. Legs just handles carry weight. If anything, but that's not listed here yet. All right. Got the head, arms. So available at Robotics Expert 1 is the Protectron arm or the Mr. Handy arm.
Just gonna go basic. Just keep going, Mr. Handy.
All right. Mr. Handy gives it 3 melee and 1 gun. Let's reset that. 3 melee and 1 gun. Arm attachments. Do you have Blacksmith 1?
Yes.
Do you have Blacksmith? What is your Blacksmith level at?
It is at 1.
At 1. Okay. So you have the following available. A Buzzsaw, Construction Claw, and the Cryojet. The Cryojet is the only one that is not Blacksmith. It's a Robotics Expert 1 and Science 1. Technically, you could do all 3. Because he's got 3 arms.
Yeah, 2 melee, 1 range. That works for me.
All right, I will put that on there later because that is going to be a bit more typing. And then robot armor. Adding plate to Thomas is a must if you want to survive. Completing your robot. All right, so we'll have to figure out the robot armor a little bit later. To start with, you're now going to start making the rolls. These are going to be... You bought from the quartermaster. You bought a shotgun from the quartermaster? Slash.
Sorry, I forgot I had muted my
Okay.
mic. I didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything.
And look at the shotgun. I wasn't trying to say anything, because y'all were doing your thing. But since you mentioned it,
I just looked over at chat and I'm like,
yeah, the shotgun's a little glitched. The shotgun's a little glitched. It has every mod that the shotgun can have. It's a calibrated, hardened, auto, hair-triggered, powerful, advanced, long-ported marksman's recoil, compensated high-capacity, quick, high-capacity, tactical scope, night scope. Muzzle-suppressed combat shotgun.
Yeah, no, that is super broken.
So it has a fire rate of 11.
Wow.
Yeah, because it cannot have all of those receivers all at once.
Yeah.
No.
It's broken. I wasn't going to say anything. I'm going to, not to say that I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to bring it up right now, but
Yeah.
since you mentioned it,
We will.
yeah,
So you want a combat
Yeah.
shotgun, is what I'm
I just
gathering.
want a combat shotgun that I will eventually mod.
What you can do
Factory.
is unlock it and then go in there. Oh no, maybe not. It just threw an error.
Yeah, I'll just go grab a
Okay.
standard combat
Yeah.
shotgun somewhere else.
Delete
Yeah,
that one from
yeah.
your inventory and grab a standard one from the items list. You've already spent the money for it, so just grab a standard.
Yeah,
Goodness, that was.
I
I
know.
was like,
I was
do
like,
we want a
this
weapon
is
with that long
fun.
of a name? That's pretty cool. I was like, oh no, that's like, how would you handle 6 different
Yeah.
receivers on the same weapon? What?
Yeah, and then all the receivers.
That's interesting.
So, this
I wasn't, but yeah, that happened.
So Slash pulls this thing that looks like it's out of frickin' Looney Tunes or some mad scientist wet dream. Out of
Like,
who knows
Eugene,
where.
will this work? And I pull the trigger. No.
Put that down.
And it's a Gatling shotgun with all of the stuff.
Yeah, it's everything.
It's at a fire rate of 11. I was like, yeah, I want this.
One trigger pull fires all the receivers at once, just in a row.
Yeah, just boom.
Okay.
So,
Ooh.
unfortunately, it fires it back at you, and then everything explodes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it words basically. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
Eugene. No, it's fine. I looked over and read it, and I brought it up. So, Eugene, we have a difficulty of 4 for the complexity of building the torso. It is the repair skill. And please roll.
Okay.
And of course,
Yeah.
any modifications you got, tools or whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna pop a quantum.
Took radiation. 5 AP. Dead. That's the one I made, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm regretting
And
that.
I'm going to throw on. I did not realize what this did. I'm going to throw on my lab coat, and that'll let me re-roll an intelligence check once per scene. So I'll probably just save it for like a 5 complexity. I think
Okay.
one of those is a 5 complexity. So
Well, you're at
All right.
4 right now. I think it's the Soltron torso is the one that's 5 complexity. The
I
Mr.
think
Handy
the cryo gun was 5.
torso's 4, legs is 4. Mr.
Oh,
Handy
no,
eye stalk
Crash
is
is
4. The arms is 5.
Arms are 5. Yeah, so I'll save the lab coat for the fiber.
Okay.
Uh,
And then the cryojet's
So-
4, the buzzsaw and construction claw are 3 each.
Can anybody help me?
Hmm.
And, Slash Jack. I'm probably gonna need some help here. I'm about to build me a robot.
Yeah. Anybody that
I
wants to
got
help him? Okay.
repair. I have repair of 5 and science of 3. I don't have this. I have, that's the skill science. I don't have any of the perk.
Can try. I think.
What skill set are we using?
It's repair, and the default, I think, intelligence for repair.
Yeah, I got a 5 in repair. 5 in repair
Okay, well, got better than me.
and a 6 intelligence. So, is it just 1 dice?
Yeah, 1 dice for the assistance. Whew.
Cautious nature. Really hoping for a crit, man. Like it's a tag skill and a 6.
What do you how many blood do you need?
I need a 1 success.
Oh, okay.
So,
One more. No,
that's under.
What?
5 and 6.
Slash, just roll it from the character sheet.
Okay.
I know it's going to roll 2 dice, but that way we get all the details we need. We'll just look at the first dice. Medicine 60.
Repair.
Oof, duh.
That's not fair.
Well, my target number is 11. I rolled a 10.
Oh, you did roll a 10. Okay. Are you
Yeah.
tagged?
I am not tagged in repair, but
Well, you get the 1 add to the 3. That's for you. So you succeed on the torso.
like, don't make me take the 20.
Yeah, we won't. I didn't know your number was 11. I was trying to give you a chance to re-roll it without
Okay.
any thing. But
Yeah.
since your number is 11, so the torso works. Legs. Mr. Handy Thruster is complexity of 4. We got the difficulty set. Skill is still repair. Ready when you are, Eugene.
Okay. Oh, man.
Dadgum.
Reroll 19, cautious nature. Thank you.
Okay.
2 action points. Returned.
You gonna you want to help Slash and try to get one more?
He got the
One more.
one more action point.
The
work for him.
11.
Yep, the 11 works.
Yeah.
All right. The head, a Mr. Handy Eye Stalk, complexity of 4, robotics expert and science, repair. Oh, other is supposed to be 3. Ready when you are.
Oh,
There we go.
Let's see. That would be 2 luck and cautious nature. That's
Okay.
fair.
Yep. Nothing from
And
the
nothing,
assistance this
and
time.
nothing for me.
But you got the action point anyway, with your 5. Arms. Mr. Handy Arms. This is a difficulty 5.
Ooh.
Ready when you are.
Being a little thirsty.
There you go.
5 AP.
5
There
AP
we
from Nuka-Cola Quantum. It's just,
Are those things addictive?
Yes.
no.
No?
Certain ones, but the Quantum, no.
I think we
man.
did talk about it, and you said if I started pounding them back really close together too much, then there might be some adverse effects. I think we did discuss that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, go back here.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do it necessarily yet.
Okay. All
Oh,
right.
this one's looking juicy.
Lab coat.
I mean, you
Cautious
succeeded.
nature.
You succeeded.
Well, this was the 5.
Oh, no, it's
wasn't
a 5. Never mind. It's a 5.
Yeah.
My bad. I was
it?
like, let me have that complication.
No. So yeah,
Come
I'll
up with
do
a brain virus or something. Mr. Handy.
Yes.
Mr. Handy.
I'm gonna re-roll 3. That's 1 more luck with a lab coat. With ooh, we've got a complication though.
All right. So success needed 5. Got 1. Got the complication. So this is the eye stalks. Right? No, this is the arms. So the melee, because of that complication, the melee is being reduced by 1 to 2. So from 3 to 2. Slash assisted, you get the 4, so that's 1 more action point earned. All right. Arm attachments. The buzzsaw and construction claw are 3, and then the cryojet is 4. Which one do you want to start with?
Let's go with the cryojet.
All right, cryojet. Difficulty 4 is set.
What?
Dad gum, boy.
2-1. Or no, sorry. 1-2.
Ah,
There we go.
can
That's
I
more
watch
like it.
my complication?
You can.
All right.
Needed 4. Got 3 action points from that.
Heck yeah. Still
Yeah.
tried though.
Still, yeah. At least there was not a complication there. Okay, so that's the cryojet. Cryojet's installed. I'll get all the specifics about it in there later.
Give me a second before we do any more rolls. I'm looking for something real quick. Really called. Sorry. I don't know. I don't have. I was looking for my sodas, but I don't know. What are they called?
The Nukas?
Nuka-Cola.
Nuka Colors?
Yeah. There we go. Here we go. No. Nope.
I mean,
Oh, I
got
moved them all over. I moved them all over to the
the base.
our new inventory thing. Yep. Where's it?
Yeah. Is that working out?
So far,
You have to do well. I don't know.
Okay. That's and maybe I'll make a an extension. I'll put that on my list. The ever-growing list of things that I would like to do. So yeah, buzzsaw or construction claw next, Eugene.
Well, I was going to drink a cola. There we go. I was going to drink a cola.
You can still drink
There
it.
we go.
We're just deciding which one to do next.
I'll go
There we
Buzzsaw.
go. You got some
Buzzsaw.
AP.
Okay. So technically,
you only get it if
well,
you only
no.
get the
Hold
appeal
on.
from drinking it
The regular.
per character.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The character gets it, but
Yeah, so, but it doesn't have the setup to allow for it.
no, the
So,
Fantasy Grounds doesn't allow us to do it. Just, but no, it's actually no. I don't think it is just to the person that drinks it, because I'm not actually seeing that now. Nuka-Cola beverages. Scroll down to where the Nuka-Cola full description is. Oh, that's Nuka Cherry. No, it's a general AP. Immediately gain 1 AP. What we're seeing over here to Ron/Howard, where it does it, that's what confused me. But that's just the mechanical side of things saying this is who did it, who drank it. So it's the whole group's AP. And I've already, I added it. Okay, so which one were you doing next?
Buzzsaw.
Buzzsaw? Okay. Difficulty is 3. Ready when you are.
And I'll cautious to 17. Nope, lagging a bit.
Yeah. But you got it. All right. Buzz Saw is now there. Let's see. What'd you get total? 6 and 7. Needed 3. So 4 action points. All right. The last one is the construction claw. It is also difficulty 3, so everything is ready to go when you are.
Okay, though.
That was fun. I think I know what I'm gonna increase next time we level up. My repair.
6 and 7 on 3, another 4. We're not going to go do any combat today because you do not get to use all these actions. I'm
Come on.
kidding. If you get to it, you get to it. Construction claw. There we go. All right. So, we will lock that up. We will switch over to your abilities, and I'm going to drop that Mr. Handy Proto into your abilities and allies there, Eugene. If you wish, you probably have access to see the weapons. So you can modify those weapons, hit the drop downs, and put in the appropriate abilities that it uses and everything, and their base damage. And then, excuse me, we will. Well, it depends. What do you guys want to keep on spending a little time to get all this worked out, or do you want to try to get to some more action? I'm good either way.
I'm good to just like level up the companion and everything just off stream.
Okay. Even do you want to try and? I figured you might want to have him leveled up if you get into combat with him today, because he's very squishy at the moment.
Yeah, if there's I can just like kind of do it in the spare time while we're out. We'll just say we configured it here. You know what I mean?
Well, the configurations for like the quote unquote level up, you can do that while you're traveling. You wouldn't need the workbench for it. You will need a workbench to put armor on them. At least the initial armor.
Okay.
Then repairing the armor can be done in field just like you do armor. But doing all the levels, like, tweaking it so that, it's got more of the various things that we, increase when he levels up, that can be all done in the field with your, what is it called? Your toolbox that you carry around.
Yeah.
As long as you get that with you, you'll be fine. So yeah,
Okay.
Look at the dog meat perk. Completing. Let's look at completing. Oh no. Do you have access to the role playing Seller's Guidebook? Since I've got it.
Yes.
Okay. Chapter 3, the last section, completing your robot. There's your level up guide. You probably found it already since you said you could do it.
Yeah.
Just
Been looking at the complexity values and stuff
Yeah.
when we were building.
So there is your get him leveled up to to your level. So you can do that, and then we'll double check it later. All right. Anything else anybody wants to do here at Raven Watch before you head out to track down? Is the main objective to track down the former Brotherhood member?
Yeah, I believe yes.
Yeah.
All right. So anything you want to do before you head out?
Did I modify my power armor to be able to use it now with the new arm?
Yeah.
Cool.
That was part of your they're making sure that your hand is working and everything. So like when you're realizing, this one hand's more dexterous, it can do all these little small things. We'll say that's when you was readjusting your power armor for a regular hand instead of a robot hand. So then if there's nothing else, we all take your vertibird or Humvee.
I think Humvee at this point.
Okay. All right. You can close the Raven Watch window. You're going to here. This is the Red Rocket Tap House. Turn off the ping. Let me get things ready here. Share the record. All right. As you arrive in your Humvee to the Red Rocket Tap House, you see other broken down vehicles out there around the various tanks and everything or the pump stations. Coolant stations, technically. These are nuclear powered vehicles. And of course, the vehicles are there all broken down. They're pre-war vehicles. They're not anything that's currently operational. And your vehicle runs on a fusion core rather than nuclear energy. So you don't even attempt to try and pull into a spot to get some coolant. Not that there would be any left. As you enter into the Red Rocket, you notice old pictures and postcards on the walls capture the old world imagination. The workshop has been torn out and replaced with a pool table and an ever crooning record player. Patrons, from traders and travelers to raiders and runaways, sit at cobbled together tables and rub shoulders with one another under the watchful eye of the tap house's waitstaff. Reprogrammed assaultrons, bedecked in classic moth-eaten diner uniforms, complete with neckties and welcoming personality matrices, move between tables carrying trays of farm-fresh, quote-unquote, mole rat chunks and Blamco brand mac and cheese, as well as the many varieties of its popular Booth's beer on tap. You do stand out a little bit in your power armors, though not extremely. Many of the other patrons here are dressed in their respective armors, from raiders to other mercenaries and factions. You are greeted by one of the Assaultron waitstaff and ushered to a table. What would you like to do?
I do believe, look, go with the waitstaff and try to see who looks like they might be a former Brotherhood in the mix. Of course, if somebody else wants to be a little more proactive...
Well, one of you is wearing full-blown Brotherhood power armor with the insignias and everything.
Yep. I'm kind of just scanning to see if anybody takes a particular interest in me.
There you go. Perception, survival, because we don't have a regular perception skill. And everybody can do that as well, that same skill roll, looking for anybody that's maybe taking notice of Eugene's Brotherhood armor. Or in general, looking for anything that looks vaguely like Brotherhood fatigues of that sort. And I did the wrong difficulty, especially difficulty 2.
We'll have a combat shotgun. Put it on the table, the counter. I'm looking for an automatic receiver for this shotgun. Anybody can help me out?
Okay, so Jack is trying to not face palm at that one. Just
Oh, I've already done that. I went forehead palm. It was one above face palm.
Okay, so Slash is being Slash, and we're trying to just quietly look around while we're being us.
So
led to a cave.
the difficulty was 2, not 3. Eugene, you're too distracted by the fact that Slash is going and being Slash.
Well, I'm trying to aid their block. Because if somebody is concentrated on like him, they're not going to worry about what I'm saying. So all the other people are going to be like looking at me. While the one person or whatever that's looking at him is still going to be looking at him.
Okay. Yeah. But no. Eugene, roll that one more time, but click on the perception attribute instead of letting it roll the endurance attribute.
Oh, my bad. You said perception, survival.
Yeah, perception, survival.
And I did spend an AP. I won't spend another one. I'll just force it to have 3.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, there you go. You did not miss it then. Jack got 2, exactly what you needed. Eugene got 3. So Slash, you're not looking.
Mm-hmm.
You're just being okay.
Right. Yeah.
Forehead palm. Yes. Although, I mean, it's effective. It's effective. I can't deny that. That many people kind of look up. The raider types, they just kind of chuckle and turn back to what they're doing. A few mercenaries come over and they admire your power armor, and then they get into a conversation with you. But it's very clear to you very quickly that they're not even really trying to help you get an automatic receiver for the combat shotgun. They're more interested in what they can get from you, namely that power armor. And they're not outright saying, "Oh, I'm going to get that power," but they have a lot of questions about that power armor. That makes you think, "Oh, I need to watch my back when I leave here."
Well, us heroes, we always have power armor.
Is that right? Heroes.
Oh, yes. Hero. Yeah.
Well, my boss must be some kind of hero. He's got some real nice power armor, all jagged and pointy and such. And this is a raider.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I can't
He's a
remember.
real hero.
Currently any raider armor on me.
No, I don't think you do. I think it's on one of your cows.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, you get in a conversation with him about, and he's all like, he's really taking this hero thing. If you got power armor, you're a hero. He's taken to the point of like, if you have power armor, that makes you a hero. So he's kind of sarcastically like, yeah, my boss is a hero. And then he kind of tells you all the things like, like he went in and destroyed this whole settlement, but it was all heroic, like, because he was in his power armor and it helped us out. So he's our hero type thing. He's really taking your hero comment and running with it, making this raider out to be a hero.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's got their heroes. Everybody has their wars and all that good stuff.
Eugene and Jack, you do noticed a gentleman sitting in a corner who he's perked up and he's watching, but his focus is on you, Eugene.
I'm gonna walk over and put a Nuka-Cola down on the table for him. You recognize this symbol?
He pushes the Nuka-Cola away. He's surrounded, sequestered between several bottles of Fizz and Fizz. He looks at you and says, "Of course I do. They kicked me out. All because I had a little bit of ambition about where some good tech was."
What kind of tech?
You're wearing it.
So they kicked you out for having ambition about power armor? 'Cause I don't think
Well,
we'd have a brotherhood if that were the case.
no. They said it is because of my alcoholic nature. He says between, kind of weaving back and forth in his chair and taking another swig of the fission fizz. But I know is just my superiors were jealous of what I'd found, and I wouldn't give it to them unless I was on the expedition. So, but that's all behind me. I'm getting ready to go. I'm going to go find it myself. They'll let me back in.
Excuse me.
And that were the case, why didn't you already go get it?
Well, I only just got the last piece of information I needed. There's passwords and coordinates and the holotape. Just there's a lot that goes into it. So I'm celebrating a little bit. I'm heading out soon.
Did you even read what's on that holotape, much less use it in your state?
Yes. I wasn't in this state when I read it. I know the things.
Maybe we can work together here and come to some sort of agreement.
No. You're like one of them. They decided, they figured out that I might have actually had been onto something. So they've sent you here to take it away, make sure I don't get back in, and never get that promotion.
I'm going to hop out of my power armor, take the fusion core out
Good idea.
for it, and I'm going to show both my arms so that they're not the same.
Okay.
And just say I'm not exactly on the up and up either. I've done a few things that may have been frowned on by the Brotherhood as well.
He looks at you kind of cross-eyed and says, I know the rank on your arm sleeve there, the power armor. You're an errant squire. You get a lot more liberty than some of the others do.
Yeah, I might be able to call in a good word if you want to get back in to the Brotherhood. If you can prove that you can work together with a fellow member.
I'll get back in as soon as I get the tech and I bring it back.
Are you sure you don't want backup?
Say that again?
Are you sure you don't want backup?
Do a
Oh no.
oh no, it's not that bad. It's gonna be charisma. Oh, maybe because of your charisma, it is. We're gonna have to go with charisma survival. No, we'll do charisma speech. Do charisma speech. It's not the exact
Okay,
check here,
well,
but the way you're coming in is a little bit different. So charisma speech.
yeah, well, that's straight. So, oh, frag it. I'm gonna need it.
I can do my best to help. Just hope I roll a 4 or lower.
Oh, good thing I have cautious.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
take cautious nature out of the list of perks.
So good.
Oh,
Just kidding. I won't actually take it out. All right, so he looks at you and through your under your power armor and everything. He's just like, backup. Who needs backup when you're dealing with a bodiless AI? And he turns back to his drinks.
A what?
Bodiless AI.
Like, so Jack starts shaking his head and, haven't had one of, well, haven't run into one of those ever, but every time I've heard that, it usually winds up in something really big and nasty. Like, goes and stomps the Soltrons into scrap with, like, no difficulty at all. Level of big and nasty.
And I'll start rattling off the tech stuff, like, I take an AI module and plug that into, a Mr. Handy. It's a point to the robot, or maybe a sentry bot, or maybe a building, the turrets.
All right. Eugene, I need you to do a speech test.
Okay. Speech charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll cautious nature. Save me. No.
What is? Oh, my goodness! Your
It's
target number is.
it's so bad.
Yeah, that's... Yours is one lower than mine, so...
So yeah, he just looks over at you, Eugene, and is like, "Yeah, it's a typical brotherhood. You gotta get it all for yourselves. You're just like those others." If anybody
Can I
else
come
wants to-
over?
Yeah.
Can I come over now that I've been talking with those guys for a little while?
Yeah, you expertly. Actually, no.
Okay.
You're gonna have to do a charisma speech test to get out of that conversation. And we'll keep the difficulty at 2.
Is it a opposed?
No, it's just difficulty 2.
Oh, okay, that's right. Got it. I don't know if I have cautious nature yet.
I don't think you do.
Hush. I mean, I still got, other stuff.
You got luck.
Oh, I do have cautious nature.
Oh,
you have to. Well, you have to spend. You have to
Yeah.
spend AP to get additional dice in order to use it.
Yeah.
That's why
Oh.
I'm always spending AP.
I see. So, with that knowledge, can I spend an AP to roll another dice and then use cautious nature?
Sure.
Because I didn't realize that. I didn't really remember that. And so-
No, that's fine. Go ahead. I am a benevolent GM. Contrary to popular belief.
All right, so that's the extra. And then
That's the extra. That's a crit on your extra. And re-roll the 20. All right, so the crit is 2. That's 4 on 2, so you get 2 action points back. All right. Yeah, so you maneuver your way out of that conversation. You give him the very big impression that there's about 20 more of you just, over the ridge. You're just the forward scouting party, and when you leave,
Right.
you're going back to the larger armory. And his eyes kind of like, like, oh yeah.
by the way, where are y'all located at?
Oh, we're
Maybe-
I got to get
maybe
back to
we
my
can come by.
game. We're playing cards. I got to win these caps.
And
Nice
maybe we
talking
can
to
come
you.
by and say, hey,
He
you're
turns and
over the
walks.
road.
He turns and walks. You make your way over to Eugene, Jack, and the ex-scribe.
Oh,
And you catch
is
the
this
tail end of the
the,
conversation.
okay. Kind of remind me a little bit. I was looking at modifications for my shotgun.
Of course. So yeah, they have figured out that it's something to do with an AI. He let slip that it's a bodiless
That's right.
AI. And both Jack and Eugene kind of talked about how, well, these AIs, typically end up in big machines and everything like that, and trying to convince him to, give a little more information. But he's just like, nah, you're scared, or you're after the, looking to hold on to it like all the other superiors in the Brotherhood that he dealt with and everything. So that's where it's at.
Okay. Hey, is this one of your brothers, Eugene?
Disowned.
Oh, well, I mean, that's not too bad. At least now you're a freelancer.
What good's a freelancer if you ain't got the Brotherhood at your back?
Well, I mean,
Errant Squire Eugene here, he's basically a freelancer. He gets to be all errant. But if he goes off and errantly gets into some kind of trouble, the whole Brotherhood will come down to get him out of it. I get into trouble, I got nobody coming to get me. So I gotta have something to bring back so I can get back in. And then I got them at my back again.
well, you want to hire some guns?
Charisma barter test.
Charisma who?
Barter.
Charisma barter.
Barter. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have to work on that one.
Wait, I'm sorry. I read ahead. First, you need to do charisma speech. Difficulty is going to be 3. To convince him that hiring you would be a good thing. And then the barter is about haggling for price. One short.
I guess I'll use that cautious nature.
Yeah.
Team
cautious.
There
The tiptoe through the window.
Oh.
All right. You might be right. Yeah, who knows what's down there? The AI, it's bodiless, but it might have some other things it can control or whatever. I doubt it based on what I know so far.
Is he talking about that guy we were handling before? What was his name? With all the robots? Is he talking about him?
Don't know yet.
No, we're talking about an AI. What guy wrote? Oh, you're talking about up there near that ghoul city of Los. Dr. Caulfield, right?
Oh, he was fine.
No. He was part of Vault Tech, see, then he goes into this 30-minute spiel about who Vault Tech is pre-war, and none of you are able to even cut him off because he just keeps on droning on and on without taking any kind of break in between his words or even to take a breath. He breathes in while he is talking and just keeps on going, and you get a full 30-minute lesson on who Vault Tech was before the war.
Is any of it actually new?
For you, a little bit. About 5 minutes of it was new. The rest of it was not.
So, staying there. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Knew that. And when he gets done, it's like, yeah. Hi, I'm the local who survived the day it went off.
Yeah. But these two, they're whippersnappers. They don't know nothing yet. They got to learn so they don't repeat the same mistakes.
I don't know that we're ever gonna have that chance. But hopefully you and point at Eugene might actually be able to build a chance to do that, and maybe do better.
So he goes on to say that this AI has nothing to do with Vault Tech or even some of the other bigger names out there, but it was a West Tech invention. There's a hidden West Tech facility where they worked on power armor. Still interested?
Very.
So he goes on. He describes a little bit about the situation. He's got a holotape with the location of an old West Tech facility. To his knowledge, has been completely lost to time and very likely is completely undiscovered, therefore completely unlooted. Going to be full of everything that was there from before the war. And after telling you this, he looks at you and says, what are we thinking on? What do you want for an exchange? I get the rights. I get what I'm there for, so I can get back in the Brotherhood. What are you after?
Well, I look over to Eugene. Anything particular you're looking for?
Have you been listening this whole time we've been together? I'm back in power armor. By the way, I climbed back in after I shed my arms.
Okay, yeah. Are you asking this ex-scribe about the listening?
No. Slash.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you been listening this whole time? Jetpack.
Oh, well, I mean, if that's what you want to do, fly and stuff, this seems a little spooky to me. But sure. I mean, I'm actually looking for a red light to put on here. I think it would look really kind of cool.
So, the ex-scribe, he introduces, through the conversation, you figured out that his name is Tommy Martin. He looks and says, all right, you're looking for various types of items to attach to your power armor. It's a West Tech facility that focused on power armor. I'm sure we'll find all of that. So why don't we do this? You get 40% of the profit / loot, and you can make sure that the modules you want is within your 40% when we do the split.
Oh, talk about mods. Do you know anybody who can give me an automatic receiver for my combat shotgun?
He looks at your combat shotgun and those things are not the most accurate when they're not automatic. You really want to put an automatic on there and just spray and pray. Is your eyesight okay?
Oh, I can see pretty good. Let me tell you, when I get to going with this little puppy, wee.
I'm a power armor expert. I don't know nothing about the guns.
I'm sorry, but yeah, okay. Maybe we could find something down there.
Yeah, maybe
a red light and a automatic receiver for this shotgun. That's what I want. But I'll take my 40%.
It's 40% for the three of us, but yes.
Yep, that's right. you three are splitting that 40%.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can't blame a man for trying. That's all.
All right. So.
Tommy, we'll shake on it then. Is that your name, Tommy? Tommy Gunn?
Tommy Martin.
And Yeah. Well, one small, I think, detour on the way, and then, yeah.
Well, no duty, no side quests. We got to go straight there. He stands up and wobbles a little bit. He's like, assume you have transportation. And he says it
Yep.
kind of a little condescendingly, a little like, he's got a little bit of vile tonnage when he's referring to anything that might be related to the Brotherhood. He's a bit resentful.
Yeah. We got transportation.
He straightens himself and walks out towards your Humvee.
Uh-huh.
Then I will follow.
All right.
You sure nobody around here got a receiver for automatic shotgun combat? No. All right. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
And I'll walk out.
Is this combat shotgun thing, is this something you've mentioned to me before and I've forgotten?
Remember back in the day, I had the shotgun. It had all the stupid stuff on it, and this thing had spread and birthed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You traded it away, didn't you?
Yeah. I did trade it away, and I was waiting a while before I, tried to recreate it.
Rebuilding it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to make sure I hadn't made any promises. Because you're laying
you
down.
haven't. No. I'm just. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just. Yeah.
You're laying
Yeah,
down some pretty heavy hints.
Mark II. Cheesecake Factory Mark II.
Yeah. The cheesecake. Yeah. And the hints are coming hot and heavy right now. Like, wait a minute, did I forget something?
I'm just, being me. So just having fun.
No, it's
So-
fine.
I go to find the
I stick my head back in the door, or a muzzle brake for a shotgun. That'd be great too. Anybody got a muzzle brake for a shotgun?
You see a few pistols flash out, and the barrels.
Okay,
turns
all right, Jack, let's go.
Let me settle up first.
You bought something.
Well, actually, I'm going to go to the bartender and ask if the scribe had settled up.
Oh, yeah, he did. They had started making him pay for each drink as he ordered it.
All right.
You do see on the board as you're turning away, the three main items that they have available is unleaded Booth's beer, leaded Booth's beer, and Fission Fizz, if you wish to purchase any on your way out. They are all alcoholic. The unleaded, you immediately gain 1 AP and reroll 1d20 on endurance tests. The leaded, you gain 2 AP and reroll 2 d20s on endurance tests. And then the Fission Fizz is alcoholic, immediately gain 3 AP and reroll 3 d20s on agility test. Of course, they also come with all the drawbacks of alcoholic, etc.
Yeah.
Give me a Fission Fizz.
Right.
The AP and the rerolls, I knew that was going to draw attention.
I'm gonna not, because we're not carrying any Addictorol.
So Jack comes out, and you're sitting there waiting to get your Fission Fizz, Eugene, and Jack just kind of shakes his head at you and walks on by. Will you go back in?
Nah, we got somewhere to be.
Okay.
I just kind of, come on, man. Why are you gonna do me like that?
Let me get my pick.
And I shake my head and pop the power armor in and take the fusion core out, and then get in the driver's seats.
A few of the patrons that followed you out, a mixture of wastelanders and the ones that are obviously raiders, they're watching, and when you take the fusion core out, you see a lot of shoulders just kind of slump a little bit. And then you drive off, and they all head back inside. There was an attempt. So Tommy, very strangely, somehow gets himself into the driver's seat and refuses to budge. You'll be going over this direction over here, just north of the Ellington Joint Base.
Okay.
He pulls up in the system. He leans over and sees that Slash has a Pit Boy, and he just kind of manhandles your arm a little bit there. Plugs in a holotape, punches in the password, and then shows you the coordinates on the map. And the coordinates are over here. And he starts driving. So he begins to describe the situation to you. He says, yeah, so it was called Project Warhorse. The idea was to build a power armor system, that was, of course, manned by a normal soldier or Marine or whichever branch of the military got the power armor. But they were assisted not only by the whole hydraulic system of power armor that you're used to, but also by an AI. It was supposed to enhance the efficiency of the power armor and the soldier within it by 50 to 100%. So that's where we're going.
Yeah, sounds like per standard, anybody and everybody is trying to more capable and failing. Of course, I imagine also the power armor was going to talk to you, and if you weren't in it, it could move on its own, and all kinds of fun stuff, right?
Well, no, no, it's just an assistant AI, he says. And but anyway, something else you need to know, and the area was heavily bombed during the war. You know, you're probably aware of, the nuke that hit the Ellington Joint Base down there, and there's a Texas National Guard system. But what a lot of people don't know is that this West Tech facility, somehow whoever dropped the bombs knew about it, even though it's supposed to be a secret facility. So it's the surface area is a crater, heavily radiated. And I hope you brought your radiation meds, as he presses the gas further to the floor.
Yep.
So anybody got issues with that? Is anybody going to attempt to say, oh, no, we need to go get more radiation meds? Or
I think I'm good.
Got right away.
Right away. That's no, Rad X stops it.
Yeah, Rad X increases your damage reduction for radiation. Rad Away removes radiation damage.
I got a handful of Rad X and some Rad Away.
Mm-hmm.
I start putting on a hazmat suit.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Does that have more radiation protection than your armor?
Yes, radiation immunity.
yeah.
Oh, interesting.
But not too great for combat. So
Yeah, and it's not going to work very well under power armor.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like gonna scout for a little bit while we're there. But
Right.
anything gets hairy, I'm running back to the power armor.
And just so I know, what's the rating on the power armor for that? Is like a 3 or something?
What about power armor?
What kind of radiation protection does the power armor do?
Well, you've got it on, right?
Yeah.
If you switch over to combat and look at your rad column.
I see now. 7s and 9s. 7s, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't because I have had all as immune. So.
Yeah, you're immune anyway.
Oh, what's that lovely glow?
Hi.
You're positively glowing, Jack.
All right. So he brings the Humvee to a stop. He says, well, we're at the edge of the radiation zone now. And he digs into his cargo pockets and takes a few pills. You think, okay, he did it so fast, but those of you that are close enough or watching, you think it was the Rad-X that he took.
So I have the location on my Pit Boy.
Yeah, right in there.
Alright, so I guess start looking for a place to stow the Humvee.
Oh, we on foot now?
Well,
Up to
we're
you.
getting close, but
It is a crater, so I mean, the way it's blown
Yeah, I
out,
guess.
the vehicle
Yeah.
could maneuver. You don't have buildings or anything like that to really try and get around.
okay.
But then again, you're not entirely sure about this heavy radiation effect on the vehicle.
And getting out of it might be a little difficult. Yeah, I guess I'll just consume a Rad-X here. Just for... There we go.
All right, so you have an additional 6 radiation DR until the end of... what is the term
I think
on
it's a
that?
scene.
Duration lasting. Okay.
Or addictive. Is this one addictive? No. It doesn't. It says that diluted Rad-X is half as effective, but it doesn't give a duration.
A duration lasting, which
Oh, there it is. Okay. What does lasting mean?
chem duration, chemist. Last one. Brief last one round duration of lasting end of next scene instead of the end of the current.
Okay. That works. We haven't really dealt with these chemicals before, so that's
Right.
new territory. All right.
We haven't done much with this because
Because
We
I
haven't
haven't sent
actually-
you into radiation areas before.
a couple of them, but either we didn't use them and I was spending a lot of right away to keep Slash from keeling over, or we just haven't had other stuff doing for one reason or another.
All right. So y'all going to take the Humvee or go on foot?
I would recommend on foot, but if we want to use the Humvee,
Yeah, we can go on foot.
So this crater is quite large. The last bit, I had it earlier. It's about a mile or so still to the facility entrance at the center of the crater that you're going to travel on foot here. Eugene, seeing that everybody's like, oh, we're going to go on foot, we're going to leave the Humvee here, how would you respond? Are you going to switch back to your power armor or keep with the radiation suit?
Power armor's going back on.
Oh, there it is. Mile and a half from the edge of the crater.
And I'll offer the hazmat suit to Tommy there.
Tommy waves it off and is like, I got my meds. Trust them more than I do those suits. One little tear in that suit and it's all useless. The meds, well, they're inside me, so they work the whole time.
Good point. Pop a red X.
Everybody double check, make sure you don't have any injuries left. All that should be fixed up with the amount of time you spent at base.
Yep.
All right, so you got an additional 6 radiation resistance as well. And you've been making your way in. So traveling through the radiation zone is time consuming, while Jack could potentially just go straight to the place you're trying to get to with his radiation immunity. The dogs and the rest of your party does not have that benefit. So you will need to take an agility survival test. One of you will be the lead. The rest can assist with it, but only one of you can make the full test. The difficulty is 4. Agility
Okay,
survival.
My target number is 10. No tag.
11 tag.
What was the combo again?
Agility survival.
8 plus 4, 12?
You got the 12 in your tag.
And tag. And tag, yeah. I guess I'll lead then.
You go ahead and lead, and then after his roll is done, Eugene and Jack, you two can roll as well. We'll take your first dice.
Boy, nice.
The cautious nature.
Okay, go ahead and do that before they roll.
Thank you, Eugene.
You're
for your
welcome.
leadership. Yes.
Holy. Why?
Yeah.
All right. If you two want to roll, you can. At this point, it's just for the AP.
Yeah,
for the AP.
might as well see.
All right.
Okay.
Nothing from Eugene and 1 from Jack, so an AP for Jax. All right.
Okay.
So you successfully find the most, efficient but also safest route. However, there is still a lot of radiation here. So there's still going to be a 5 DC6 radiation roll, which we will then compare to your individual resistances. And with everybody's anti-rad meds, that is nothing. Except for the dogs.
Actually, I think I would have, knowing this was going to be a bit of an issue, leave Bane back at the Humvee.
Okay, Bane's guarding the Humvee. How about Charlie?
And Charlie will stay as well.
All right, Charlie, question mark. You still got him, Charlie, question mark. That's-
Charlie?
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 Yeah.
Is that Charlie? All right. So no radiation damage from that. So you get closer, and you know that there's a lot of radiation here. Jack especially is like, yeah, it's a good thing you guys took your meds, because the radiation is just increasing the closer we get.
Breathe deep.
You eventually come across the blasted ruins of West Tech facility inside a cave near the center. As identified by a long, decimated wall and sun-bleached signs with a barely visible West Tech logo still declaring warfare fully powered. However, before you get too close, you do notice large footprints in the ground.
Okay, so does this look like super mutant large footprints or large robot, large footprint.
Neither.
Oh, crap. Notable claw marks?
Yes.
Okay, so kind of look at Slash and be like, uh-huh. So, you know that thing that scares the crap out of you other than super mutants?
Um, uh, perception survival
You may.
or trying to remember. Okay. It's not going to help.
Perception survival. Yeah. No, you're looking at it. You can't discern footprints in this particular ground.
What you talking about? Things in the subway?
Right. Look at Squire Martin.
Scribe. Scribe Martin.
Scribe Martin.
Ex-scribe Martin.
Yeah. So you didn't know there was a death claw in the area, did you?
I don't know who.
No. That is news to me. But I've snuck around death claws before. Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, we'll see how badly this goes. And just keep going. 'Cause
After I hear Deathclaw, I'm going to look at my Mr. Handy and go, wrench, go back to the Humvee.
Okay. So wrench goes back to the Humvee. Doesn't get to play today.
Yeah, I don't have time to armor that thing.
All right, so let us push the record out. Everybody get the map coming out to them?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm guessing we're not on it yet, so
No, you're not on it yet,
okay.
but many other things are.
They are.
I am fixing it up now. So you're just with abandoned, just going on ahead?
Well, I need to see the map first.
Well, you know that there are things here, and the cave is very open.
Yeah.
There's no
I'm
secrets.
gonna sneak in
Okay,
in my power armor.
sneaking into your
Yeah.
power armor.
It's fun.
All right, so sneaking difficulty 2, complication range is going to be 18 to 20 for this because of the death clause. Everybody may roll when ready.
Is that agility sneak?
Yep,
This group or individual?
this is individual.
Oh, I forgot about AP.
Will you be lucking the 19 slash?
Yeah.
Well,
Jack attempted a cautious nature. It did not do well. Eugene has successfully snucked.
Complication was 18 to 20, you said?
Yes.
What's my sneak? Plus agility.
Slash with the luck
oh,
has succeeded. Successfully snucked. Sneaked. Snucked.
Sneak.
Sneaked. Sneaked.
Feeling greedy, I'm going to re-roll one of those. Hey.
Can afford to get 3. That
Alright.
gives you an action point. No. Yeah.
Hmm.
Gives you an action point.
I'll try with the third. Okay, never mind. Try and reroll the 13.
Well, you can. You just have to do it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay,
Wow.
that was a success.
So where's yours? Yeah, success.
2.
So you're sneaking now. All right. Let's get Tommy. Will Tommy be able to sneak? He is tagged.
Ooh.
No. He's got some luck points, but I'm not going to waste them on this right now. Because who knows what else will happen.
Right.
So let's adjust the lighting in here. We'll get the ambient lighting up and going. Go dusk. Guys can see things now.
Yep.
Got a big old T for Tommy.
So you get close enough to where you can see them. You haven't alerted them to your presence yet. But you can see that there are a few smaller ones, about the size that you're normal, that you're used to. But then there's a couple of very large death claws. Tommy looks over at them and says, yeah, that one right there, that's the one that lays the eggs. And that one looks like an alpha male.
Right.
All of you start sneaking, and the three of you get pretty close. And you see that the entrance that you want is about center here. And you see that there is a path that you can do if they all stay where they're at. They're kind of sleeping a little bit. If they stay there, you'll be able to get through in between them. Tommy comes on up, and just for some reason, he belches the loudest belch you've ever heard. And then you all kind of look over at him as he's doing this. He's just kind of leaning back and is just letting it all out, not even trying to hold it in. And then he stands back up after it's done. He's kind of swaying a little bit. And he's like, oh, sorry. And says it very loudly. And of course, the death claws react very quickly to this. However, oh, you want to be over there. Okay, you can be over there.
As soon as I heard that bell chime, getting away from that man.
Funsies.
So both sides are kind of surprised a little bit, so we're just going to go straight into a normal turn order here with no surprise round going on. You guys are surprised by the belch, which has thrown you off of actually opening fire first. So typical turn order. Slash, you are actually first still. What would you like to do?
Okie dokie. Now this is, where Slash is one of the few times that he face palms after dude belches. Like, are you trying to survive? Like, and then I'll pull out my assault rifle. Which one is Mama?
The one with the regular fallout circle around it.
Gotcha.
It's a default asset. The one with the red circle is a custom asset.
Gotcha. So that one.
Yep.
I get a step forward, so I'm in range.
They're marked as unidentified for some reason.
Yeah.
So there you go. Now they're all identified now. Step
spinning
in
an
for
AP.
range. Okay. There's the audio. Is that coming through okay?
Yep.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay. What was their defense? Defense is 1.
Cautious nature applies to attack. Just saying.
If you want a cautious nature, that you can.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's any ability test.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yep, another success.
Yep, another one. All right, so you needed 1. You got 5. That's 4 action points. And roll damage.
Two for commando, 4 for fire rate, and I bought 2 with AP.
Holy crap. And lag. Oh, and an
Oh,
error.
look at you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1 luck, and what's the other one called? Concentrated fire? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
concentrated fire.
concentrated. Yeah, I could re-roll 3 dice with concentrated fire, and then I'm using a luck to re-roll.
Okay.
All right, give me a second to
There you
just
go.
re-roll that.
It did not apply any damage. I got an error for the damage application for some reason, so you're good to go. I'll have to apply the damage manually, it looks like. Yeah, let me get a screenshot of this. Put that in there. Okay. Screenshot taken. Total of 12. And because of the error, we didn't get any of the other readouts there, but you got burst with 4 effects, which means you got 4 targets that you can put 12 damage into. But let's worry about her initial damage here. That was hitting... Oh, we don't have a place for it to hit either. That also errored out. Is it? Oh, it's... I bet you that's why the error is happening. Well, they're humanoid with the same humanoid locations. So you rolled a d20. Okay. Yeah, you knew I was about to ask for that. Oh, but we don't have their damage reductions either. Okay, hang on. I got to pull up.
Okay, so base.
Why is this not included? I got to pull up the PDF because whoever did this adaptation did not include any of this information in the actual
Oh, no.
adaptation. Yeah. And I thought I had all of it fixed, but no, apparently not. And this adventure is also locked still, so I have to fix it in other ways. So that,
Okay, base is 6.
these are special. I'm going to pull it up. Don't worry about it.
Yes. Yeah, just.
If it helps, I'm just gonna unload my 4 burst into this target.
Okay.
Once you figure out the damage, then you can.
There they are.
Does it do a critical hit?
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't know until damage reduction's in here,
Gotcha. Right.
because damage reduction gets applied before you determine critical hits. Energy is that on all locations.
It probably
They're
doesn't
immune
hit
to
the base of
radiation. Poison is that. No, that's the wrong number. I was supposed to hit one number, but I was hitting the number next to it instead. Okay. So that's now corrected. They got their all their special abilities in there. I'm gonna have to do the same thing with the big one, the other big one. Okay, so 12 damage coming in to 13, which is their right arm. 12 damage minus that. Oh, you're just doing the crit. Just doing a crit.
Okay. So I have a bloody mess. When you inflict a crit, you can roll a d6. If you get an effect, it does another crit.
Does another crit.
No effect.
No effect. Okay.
Then Tenderizer. You may spend an AP to make them vulnerable until the end of their next turn.
Okay.
Obtain information.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Obtain information is
if any-
fine for activating that. Yeah.
So anybody hitting that target, if it's still alive, can basically put another damage dice automatically until
Right.
the end of their next turn.
Yeah.
All right. Let me fix the pack alpha real quick with his hit locations,
Sure.
and then we'll continue on. He's got. This is very different. Okay. Last fix are the regular death claws. Good to go. They are not really.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't normally talk about it on stream, but I'm going to this time because of how frustrating it has been. When I do adaptions, I mean, I still get some things wrong, like the way they want images done exactly right and all that. But when it comes to actual records, I painstakingly take hours and hours to make sure that I've got the data in there correctly. And when they update the core system, new layouts for the NPC cards and everything like that, if they don't convert during the update, then I go back and I fix it and I send out another update for the individual module. It's like, why is so much of this one that makes it work missing? Okay, they're fixed now, and my angry rant is over.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else for you, Slash? And I did put all your burst into her.
So she's still standing then?
Oh yeah.
Whoop up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna action Jackson.
Boy, yep.
So spend 2 AP for taking additional major action. All right. It does not increase the difficulty because of a perk. Am I still targeted?
You are. Because it didn't get to do all the other stuff. The target did not get reset.
Okay.
Still wish they didn't do that, but
Yeah, I don't know why it resets the target to begin with, but all right, that is a hit with additional action point generated.
1 for vulnerable, 2 for that, and 1, 2, 3, 4 for fire.
oof.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay, hold on. Let me fix
Yep.
some damage. Okay, go ahead. Lag. There we go.
Yeah, a little bit of it. 1, 2, 3 effects.
All right. Where would you like
So
to put those?
I'll put them into that one.
Oh,
The
hey,
Monarch.
they're it requires 7 damage to do a crit to them, not 5.
Okay. Yeah.
So that crit that you got earlier is not actually there
So
because they're big. They got that big attribute. All right, so the first 13's been applied. You have 3 bursts. Where would you like to put the additional 39 damage?
Into the attack maker. Make sure
All right, I will
same.
apply it. Well, there we go. I got it. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay.
Dang going.
Still standing.
I tried.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave the AP there for the next person, and that's me. Yeah. 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 I'm not gonna move any further. Yep.
Okay.
Plus vicious.
1 moment.
Right.
Ah, of course that's not working. Creatures. I hate when things just don't work the way they're supposed to. None of these are working. It's like it's lost the location of the file, but the file is exactly where it's supposed to be. There's something I can do. There you go. All right, it is Tommy's turn. He's going to just kind of slink in behind here. And now it's the Deathclaw Matriarch's turn.
Okay. Gonna end badly.
She'll use the full minor action to get into close range with you, slash, and going to slam you. That is a hit on your head. And you are stunned. You took no damage, but there's enough in there that you know your head wobbled around inside your helmet enough that you are now stunned and will not be able to take normal actions on your next turn. Eugene.
Can I spend AP?
Yeah, on your next turn, you can still spend AP, but it's as if you've already used your normal actions on your next turn.
All right. Thank
So
you.
everything you do has to be based on AP.
I'm gonna unload onto this matriarch. I'm gonna aim first
Okay.
with a minor action.
That is a hit.
Roll. Trying to fish for some. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some AP.
4 action points.
And make sure you add the extra damage for the vulnerable.
Unfortunately,
That was at the end of their next turn, so the matriarch went. So that should have been
Oh,
gone.
ooh, my bad. Thank you.
But no worries. And I'm going to re-roll some of those.
Okay. Let's see. It applied 12, so I need to take 12 off. Okay. Go ahead and reroll.
Okay. Two of them stayed blank.
It brought it up to 15, though.
Yeah, not bad.
And it has that critical injury now that you dealt enough damage to it.
It looks like it might have kept the location correct this time. And then when we were re-rolling before, it was changing that up.
Yeah, it either got lucky or they got.
Somebody fix something.
All right. And I'm just going to spend some AP and do the same thing.
Okay. Make sure you got it targeted still.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Nice.
No, that should have been a difficulty of 2, so I'd only get 3.
Yep.
AP back from that.
There you go.
Shoot her!
Yes.
And they're dying, so won't bother re-rolling.
Yeah. Okay. I apologize. The death claw sound effects are not working today. All right. That one is down. Let's open it up for. Oh. It didn't want me to keep it open. The matriarch, and let's add it to the loot inventory. You don't want to do that, and you're going to move to there. All right. Anything else?
Just look at Slash. You good? And that'll be it. Just checking up on him.
Yeah, it didn't damage me that much. I mean, yeah, I'm just dazed and confused. That's all.
All right. Jack, your turn.
It's different.
From every other day is
Well, it's Tuesday.
yeah.
It's just another Tuesday.
Yep. All right, get up to there.
Clicked it. There it goes.
Yeah, it's being slow, I guess. And this does have the lizard and mutated tags, right?
Let me double check that. Most likely. Mutated reptile.
Okay. Well,
Is reptile what you meant?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Hunter. No.
No.
It says lizard on the perk.
Those
All
are
right,
supposed
well-
to be. Hang on.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
maybe they've just been using those two words interchangeably when they make new modules, and somebody doesn't realize. Why is my book not coming up?
well,
There it is.
it's fine. Either way, I have something for him.
Yeah, death claws are lizards. I don't know why this one says reptile. Probably just whoever made the adventure module itself, not necessarily the adapter, but they changed it to reptile in the fully operational PDF.
Okay.
But in the core rule book, death claws are lizards, so it'll work.
Yeah. Fine. So, proc for cautious. And hunting rifle. Nice. That's one for back. Yay. And I get the vicious quality on top of what this usually does.
Okay.
So
Nice. 14.
yeah, well, that might actually get it past its resistance.
Yeah, I mean, you can see there it dealt 2 damage in. Are you gonna do any rerolls there?
For the 14? All right,
No.
go.
No, wait, hold on. No, we do need to calculate your whole reptile thing. What is the rules on that? On your hunter?
Vicious is it's when you make an attack against an NPC with one of the mammal, lizard, or insect keywords and mutated keyword, your attack gains vicious damage effect if it did not already have it.
Okay. So you get vicious. 1, 2, 3, 4. I always forget what vicious is.
Extra damage.
1 extra damage for each effect. Okay, so an additional 4 on top of the 2. So technically 6 damage.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Little baby Deathclaw 1. It's gonna rush up. Can't quite reach anybody. Oh, no, wait. It can. Heavy object. There's a heavy object flying at your face, Eugene. Does nothing to you. The death claw goes prone as it slips in the attempt to throw. There's that. Can we get to? Oh, we can actually get right up to you with a minor action of move. And
Hello.
claws. There's a hit
Right.
with an action point. And damage. None.
And here comes Daddy. Okay, this is gonna hurt.
Potentially. More claws. That is a hit. Oh,
Oops, that hit.
no damage.
How?
They're just not doing enough damage. Your damage resistance is... You got power armor, dude.
Well, they
Yeah.
have piercing.
Even with the piercing, his power armor is enough.
Yeah.
So they were hit on the head. Your physical is 9. The piercing is going to add up to 6 or so. So
Yeah, so that's okay.
slash. Your turn.
Okay. So I'll spend 2 AP for an additional action.
All right. And we'll
Um,
take that stunned off of you since it'll no longer be a thing after your next turn.
I'm going to point at this death claw that's close to me here.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot it with the assault rifle. If it's prone, does that do anything?
Let me double check. No.
Okay.
Got nothing in the rule book about it. So, there's a hit with all kinds of extra. So 4. There you go.
You're not medium. Close range.
I'm going to re-roll the damage.
Okay, hang on.
Oof.
All right, go for it. Oh, they're supposed to be big too. All right. Oh. You have 3 bursts available.
4?
Huh? Oh, yeah, 4. It is 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just put them all into that little guy.
All right. Poor little guy. 2, 3. 3 does him in.
Okay, I see that. Yeah. I'm not gonna. Yeah, no worries.
But yeah, you don't see that until like you just empty the whole clip into a
Yeah,
magazine.
I mean,
It's like, oh, okay.
my intention was to just make sure it was dead, so I'm not gonna,
Kill it with
meta
fire.
that. You're right. Double tap. Ah! And then I guess I'll move over here.
All right.
And that'll be me.
Yep. Tommy,
do I get a move? Because hold on, I don't get a move because I was dazed.
I'll let it be for now. That's fine.
Okay.
Tommy continues to just kind of like skirt around the edges and stay out of the action. Eugene.
And I will go ahead and attack this alpha.
All right.
Goodness.
Fish. Nope. Ooh.
Negative, Ghost Rider. However, that you do get 2 extra points from there.
I'm gonna unload.
Will you be re-rolling any of those?
Yeah, I'll reroll 3 blanks there.
Go for it. All right. Anything else?
I'll go ahead and do the same thing. I keep forgetting to aim. I'll aim with a minor action.
Okay.
Persistent?
Mm.
Any fishing?
Nope.
Oh, make sure he's targeted.
Uh-oh, my bad.
Required 2 because additional, so you get 2 extra points. All right.
I'm able to target him and still do the damage. Let's see.
Any reroll?
No.
Good. I don't want to do that math.
Yeah. It's only one die I'd reroll, so I mean, it's fine.
All right. He's got another critical injury. He's prone. Anything else?
That'll be it.
All righty. Jack, your turn.
All right. I've seen his claws. Let's see if he can handle mine. I'm gonna rip her.
Okay. That is a good hit. So you get 3 action points because he's prone and you're melee.
Yeah. So
Apparently going. I don't know.
really?
Well, I mean, he's still got resistance.
Yeah. Just okay. So vicious one and persistent. And 6 and so does 7 actually do damage?
Would 7 do damage to his right leg? Mm,
7.
no.
Okay, so even with persistent, that's still not going to do anything. Okay, fine.
Can we roll those 2 blanks?
I can try, yeah. Luck. 5. Roll. Dun, dun. Okay.
It should be 9 with the vicious.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like the damage went through correctly for it, but the persistent is not correct. So I'll correct that on the combat tracker because that
And
will
it's
matter.
yeah,
9 is big enough to matter.
yeah, and for the next, well, its next turn, it gets like what 3 damage?
Well,
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah,
On the
provided
persistence.
it's still around.
All right. Anything else?
Rather tempting. Actually, haven't done this bit. Second major action. I don't have the perk for it. And I'm gonna try and actually take a swing at the kid.
Okay.
Just saying, if the one guy is on the ground and he's prone, then that just makes your difficulty a 1. If you attack the other guy, it's going to make your difficulty a 2. But I do understand you're trying to do more damage with your persistence. So yeah, it's whatever. Yeah. We got enough AP that you can get that. Never mind.
And
Swing it and get a persistence.
cautious, so let's let her rip. 2.
As a hit, you can still cautious the 16 if you want.
Okay. Roll. Just fish. Well, that's
Yeah. So it slash is right. Melee is always 2 difficulty but the system doesn't get that always. So that's an action point that you've earned and damage.
well for Oh, you gotta beat. Alright, that's luck.
Sorry. think that's
6. Okay, I'm gonna just.
Retarget.
Yeah, that too. And roll. Spending 2 luck. Spatter.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else?
No, that's probably more than I should have done.
you get any effects on that?
Yeah,
Yep. You got
So-
persistent
Okay.
on that one as well.
persistent and vicious do come into play. Wait.
Going to
Oh.
slam you. That is a hit.
Uh-huh.
And no damage.
Okay.
The Papa is also going to try and slam you. Except he's going to target your head. Oh, that is a miss. Let's see. Do they have anything that I can use? Nope. So that's his turn. He stood up. He used his minor action and movement to stand up. So he's no longer prone. Let's get rid of that prone status. And he took that damage from the persistent. And the other one did as well. So that's all done. Slash, your turn. Now we'll wrap it up after this combat encounter is done and continue into the facility on the next session.
Yeah. I'm gonna mention we're kind of running in time.
Yeah.
I'm going to rush forward. I'm going to test out my new sledgehammer.
All right.
Swing, bear, swing. Oof.
Woo.
Oh.
Yay for the one. I'm going to cautious.
All right.
Oof. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, so 3
hit.
Another.
needed. It's melee, needed 2, so you get an action point.
I'm just going to roll the damage as is.
Yeah.
Are you going to re-roll any?
Jeez. Yeah.
Okay, let me reset some things.
Sorry.
Yeah. It was like,
I got an effect, but jeez. 3 damage?
Okay, ready when you are.
sure that takes down its resistance.
Where's the... Is there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Where's this? How do I scroll to see this? Right.
You may have to.
Make the box bigger. I made the box bigger.
Okay,
There we go.
yeah, that works. That'll do the job.
That's different. Yeah, we got a few breaking in there. That's what I was looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4 breaking.
You had 3 break-in on the last one.
Well, yeah, but also a bunch of empty space there.
Yeah.
From 7 to 13, it's a little bit better.
All right. Anything else?
And so that's going to stun it because I get an effect for the stun,
Mhm.
and then the 4 breaking on the right arm. Now what the heck? Hex injection.
All right.
Cautious nature, cautious nature, cautious nature, cautious nature.
Yeah. Eugene was a good instructor. He taught all of y'all how to be cautious.
Yeah.
At least it's not a complication.
Man, this
Yeah.
dude thinks everything.
All right, so that's an even hit with additional 9 damage going in. Are you going to re-roll any?
No, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Does he have enough? Is everything critical? Is he, how about this?
I mean, he's got a lot of critical
Okay, never mind.
damages.
Nope.
All right, that's me.
Tommy is going to take the opportunity,
He's
Okay.
good.
make his way closer to the entrance. Eugene. All right. Is this blocking Tommy or just not having your allies in the line of fire?
Line of fire.
Ah, okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and fire. Fine AP.
Yeah, sorry about the AP.
No. Oh, no worries. I keep forgetting to aim, but that's my fault.
That is a miss.
Oh, man. All right.
Why is it a miss?
Yeah, why is that? Should just be one difficulty, right?
Yeah. Unless, oh, I know what it is. It's one of the mods I got in there that it's supposed to help with the range, and I guess I didn't modify it enough. It's increasing the difficulty when you're closer than the weapon's supposed to be. So this weapon's a long-range weapon,
Yeah.
but you're at 4, so it's increasing difficulty. I think it only should increase difficulty if you're melee using a long-range weapon, but you're at 4, so that's a hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
I'll try to adjust that mod further now that we have identified another area where it's not doing the way we want it. And it's dying.
Yay!
Anything else?
That'll be it.
All right. Let me add his loot. If you guys decide to loot, if you do not loot things here, then of course the loot will disappear, but if you choose to loot anything afterwards, it will be there. Jack.
Hey.
Lizard steaks for all of us.
Mhm. It's been tenderized.
Might as well. Buy one. Give threat to buy AP.
Yeah, there's no reason not to now. My AP resets next session too.
Well,
And I don't have anything left to use it on at the moment.
So. Proc for cautious.
Target.
Yeah. And
Oh, it didn't spend the AP for you.
yeah, because it was already at 0. That's why I was
Well.
trying to.
Go ahead and do that. There's, I know there's a way you can actually give it to me. Eugene does it a lot. I don't know the commands. Or the,
All right,
buttons.
Ripper.
That is a hit. You can fish for an extra for AP.
Yeah.
You
Cool.
get it. And now damage.
And now I get to spend it.
Mhm.
Because.
Will you be
Okay.
re-rolling any?
3. Yes.
moment. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. He is bleeding. You got another persistent 9 on him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else?
No.
His turn. He will target your head in an attempt to slam you. And he misses. And he's bleeding. And,
Did the persistent hit him? Or
yeah, the persistent hit him as well.
okay, cool.
Cool.
Well. I guess I'll just run up on him.
All right. I'll just move you over there.
Yeah. Oh, Why?
Because you didn't give me any AP to get an extra.
That's right. I'm gonna use my last luck to re-roll one of those.
All right. You got 3 luck left.
I just didn't take it off. I've
Okay.
used it. It's in my head.
All right. So yeah, that's just enough with the critical.
Yay!
That is a hit. Roll damage. And as soon as the lag goes through,
A minute.
there we go. Okay.
And I don't have anything to re-roll. So.
Nothing to reroll. All right. So he's got breaking 4 on his torso, and he took some damage from that. All right. Tommy. Oh, were you going to do anything else?
No.
Okay.
No.
No, anything else to do.
Yeah.
Tommy rushes through the entrance. Eugene.
I'm gonna follow Tommy
Thank you.
and say, "Y'all got this."
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
All right.
I wasn't going to tell you what to do, but I was like, please follow him.
You got more than enough in your minor action to be able to catch up to him and make sure he doesn't do anything without you guys. So Jack, your turn.
All right.
Dang it.
Let her rip and see how this goes. Who?
There you go.
Well, it's melee. That's probably the mod affecting the melee damage, but that is not a hit. You need 2 to hit melee.
All right. Well,
You luck anything?
yeah, I'll luck the 16.
Okay. That's it.
the hit. Okay. And
Damage.
okay, I'm going to my last luck.
All right. Let me get rid of that one persistent from this one because it'll try to apply the persistent again. All right, go ahead.
And
It's dying.
Awesome.
Well done. Well done.
You were lucky. Had to.
Yeah, finally the chainsaw to the face.
All right. After defeating the Death Claws, you make your way a little bit further in. Are you going to attempt to butcher
Scavenge,
scavenge anything?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because
Okay. So you will need to take some time to do that. So go ahead and go to the scavenge tab there, whoever's going to do it, and make those rolls.
Don't you have that perk or something? You get extra.
I don't know that there's a perk for that.
Oh,
I've got Scrapper.
That's on junk.
It says when you scrap an item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
that would not apply.
plus, I mean,
No,
I'm
this
not
is
there
like-
anyway. Like I'm focused on Tommy. Like I wouldn't be helping or
Yeah.
anything.
it was like a harvesting something. I thought you had something like that, or it might have been a magazine or something.
Oh, that was to I think repair items take half the materials, and I did turn that into a skill.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Alright.
just thought Jack had something, but maybe I'm just misremembering.
I see it. We won't worry about those complications. Just do the last one.
All right.
It's interesting. It lets it stay there for you. Oh well, doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's
makes
what
sense.
I was like. Didn't do for.
Yeah,
Was
we'll figure that out later on. This inventory is there. What you'll do, you'll probably just pack it all up and leave it outside and pick it up on your way out, and we'll figure out who's going to get it later and everything. So you take some time, and by the time they get in there, Eugene, they've been out there a little bit longer than you thought they would be to handle that last death claw, and then they let you know, oh no, we butchered everything, gathered it all up, it's all out there ready for us to grab on our way out.
Yeah.
But after you've dealt with the death claws and you're now reached the last remaining entrance to the facility, you find that they are locked. There is a nearby terminal that is also locked. And is all waiting for you to interact with it next session. All right. Any questions before we wrap up here?
No. Might need to do a note. / key.
Key?
Yeah. Well, when we didn't have wonderful hacking things, key was sledgehammer.
True. Yeah. All right. So our next session, I don't have the graphic for it this time around, but our next session, the 6th of December.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is everybody okay with that?
I have my phone on me, but I don't think there's anything on my calendar. But I'll let y'all know if that changes.
Okay. How about you, Jack?
As far as I know, everything's good for 6.
Okay. So if anything changes, just let me know. And we'll see everybody then. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Later now. Remember, we're heroes.
Yeah.